Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Oracle of the Hood. Alright, and then clarifying with the Ator Tarot deck. Alright, and then finishing off with an inspiring quote from the You Got This deck. Okay, so getting right into it. I do hope you're all keeping well. This is just going to be a quick general reading to see if we can get a bit of a snapshot to see what the energies are like with my Star Fam. It's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, not to worry, I've got plenty of other readings posted. Feel free to have a look through my video library, and I'm sure you'll find something that will resonate with your situation. Okay, so let's see. What is going on in the hood with my Star Fam? Let's see. What are the energies like around my Star Fam? You guys can feel free to fast forward through the shuffling if you'd like. I just feel like for some reason it's gonna need to take some extra time to shuffle for some reason. Alright, let's see what is going on with my Star Fam. What is going on in the hood with my Star Fam? Okay. The OGs, learn from the mistakes of your elders. Alright. Let's see if you can get a bit more info on this. What is going on with the OGs, yo? What's happening with my Star Fam? Just tell me a bit more of what's going on with my Star Fam. Could be seeking out advice from your older family members, older friends, older siblings, older cousins, uncles, the OGs. Bridges, know which ones to build and which ones to burn. Okay. Okay. Building some generational bridges. Feels like this could be also a networking thing. Neighborhood watch. Protect what's yours like your life depends on it. All right. Is this feeling like a loyalty thing? Could be friends, family, friends that feel like family. But yeah, lots of watchful eyes. Alright, and then the last 3 cards out were the Snitch, avoid dealing with people who will do anything to get ahead. The Dealer, be mindful of the way your actions affect others. And then Children of the Ghetto, there's no such thing as impossible to a child. Okay. All right, guys. So off the bat, this feels like this could be some kind of a custodial thing with your kids. Somebody might be dealing, yeah, because you got the OGs, so people who you might be learning from their mistakes, bridges, building bridges, forming connections, neighborhood watch, like the people around you in your neighborhood. So I kind of get the feeling that this represents like friendship, the people who got your back, right? And then on this side, you've got the snitch and the dealer, people who will do anything to get ahead. The dealer and the way people like transactions basically, you know what I mean? And children of the ghetto. Again, with this whole the snitch, this transactional kind of energy here, and children of the ghetto, this feels like some kind of family loyalty. Could be custody, some kind of custody agreement. Maybe you're dealing with an ex who is, you know, I want to say a narcissist, but somebody with narcissistic tendencies, somebody who's very manipulative, someone who will do anything to get what they want, emotionally manipulate people, blackmail people, guilt people, you know what I mean? Whatever it takes, you know. And I feel like it has something to do with children, you know. There's no such thing as impossible to a child. If it's not has anything to do with kids and getting custody and maybe dealing with, talking to the OGs, or at least people who are older than you, who've been there, who've got that experience, you know what I mean? You know, building bridges with them and your family, the people who care about you. You know, and it's like really relying on your support network in order to help you in your dealings with your ex with regards to your kids. Now, there might not necessarily even be kids involved, you know, but it's just told there's no such thing as impossible to a child. It could be that this person that you're dealing with, or who's making some kind of shady deals, or someone who just behaves nefariously in the way that they deal with people in general. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a drug deal, guys. It's just like, you know, the way that you interact with people. You know, be mindful of the way your actions affect others and in your interactions with people. You know what I mean? And it could be that this person's interactions with people are just extremely like immature, you know, kind of in a like a bratty way though. Children of the ghetto, there's no such thing as impossible to a child. So this could be somebody who just doesn't like hearing no, somebody who's very spoiled, you know what I mean? As we can see, this young girl, she's at the top of this pile here, kind of smugly holding the football like she's won, you know what I mean? And yeah, even though this could be, you know, on the one hand a picture of a girl who's just, you know, the little one who's just really talented, this could also just be the youngest one who's just causes all kinds of commotion, you know what I mean, among the wider group, you know, and always ends up on top out of just like their shady dealing. Maybe they cheat, or, you know what I mean, somebody who knows how to exploit their other people's weaknesses, you know, that kind of person who will stop at nothing to get whatever they want. You know, so whether or not there are kids in the picture, and if this does have to do with custody of kids, you know, whether or not the kids are involved, you are at least dealing with somebody who really is just bratty and will do anything that they have to do, say whatever they have to say in order to get what it is that they want. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just making sure that you've laid the groundwork and you've got a really good support system, you know, and a network of people who care about you, people that you can learn from, people who got your back, you know, and then the OGs who you can learn from and get their advice from, you know, because again, they've been there, they've made the mistakes, you know. Alright, you guys, let's see if we can go a little bit deeper now with the Ator Tarot deck. Let's see if we can get a bit more information. Okay. So, the cards out we've got are the Devil, the Three of Swords. Okay, so yeah, some shady individual has been causing some heartache. The Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got some shady individual, looks like, who is causing some heartache and pain. This could be towards yourself or somebody that you care about. And it's like this person has got them up in their heads, you know, and like feeling left out. Feeling like they're left out in the cold, even though that is not the case. This honestly feels like somebody's trying to manipulate you and isolate you into feeling like nobody cares about you. You know what I mean? You know, because with the Devil card here, this Devil could be, you know, lies, manipulations. It's also like temptations. It could be seductions. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's the Devil. There's a feeling of trickery about this card, you know? So and again, with this snitch person, this is somebody who will lie and cheat and, you know, do anything in order to get ahead, including causing heartache. You know what I mean? They're causing some kind of heartache. This is probably you, the Queen of Cups, presenting, although it might not, you know, it's not gender specific, not sign specific, but you could be a water sign or dealing with a water sign. You know what I mean? But it's like this person's trying to like get under your skin and get you up in your head and kind of like make you feel like you're isolated. I get the feeling that this person is trying to isolate you away from your friends, your family, and your support network. Okay? Someone is trying to isolate you and get you up in your head. You know, the Seven of Cups here, that's, you know, somebody who's confused. They got lots of options but don't know which one to choose. But again, I also kind of, I'm seeing the Devil here, you know, this kind of repeating theme. It's like they're trying to throw the blindfold over your eyes. You know what I mean? It's like this Devil here is just trying to make you believe something that just isn't true, you know? It's almost like they want you to believe that nobody cares about you or something and that you're just left out in the cold, even though that's not true, because again, we've got these Five Pentacles here that represent that there is help. There is, you know, resource there to help, you know? But yeah, it's like this person is just trying to get you in your mind and play mind games with you and just throw you off your game. You know what I mean? But that's not true. None of it is true at all, because again, we got this Ten of Pentacles out here, and the tens, that's like they're happily ever after. You know, this is a card of success, family business, family legacies. You know, this is a very well-off family home. You know what I mean? This is like material stability and security. You know, so it could just be careful. You could have somebody in your midst who's trying to, I want to say, is just after you for your money. So they're trying to like isolate you. You know what I mean? They're trying to isolate you from your stability and your support system. You know what I mean? Because again, with this Bridges card, it's saying know which ones to build and which ones to burn, right? So I kind of get the feeling that somebody's trying to lie to you, you know, and is telling you hurtful things, maybe about family, friends, you know, in order to like throw the wool over your your head, you know, and make you feel like you're isolated and nobody cares about you, when actually that's not the truth at all. You know what I mean? Very creepy, guys. Very creepy. And then the 10 of Wands at the bottom. So, like, another 10, but this is like somebody who's bitten off more than they can chew. You know what I mean? This is like carrying a heavy burden, you know? And I can understand how this person, oh, it's like they're making you feel like you're a burden. That's messed up, yo. And again, there's this whole idea of taking everything that you have and moving. So just be very careful with this person. If this is a relationship, you know, a new relationship or a friendship or any kind of person who's doing this in your life, you know, any relative or anything like this, whoever this is in your life, that this is a massive like red flag situation, okay? Especially if they're making you feel like a burden, or if they want you to take all your stuff and move away from, you know, your support system. If they don't you know, if they don't agree with your support system, you know, in the sense that, you know, if you've got friends that are looking out for you, you know, and they're coming back and they're telling you, you know, this is a red flag, you know, and they really mean the best for you, but then this person's going to turn around and say, oh, they're just meddling, they're just jealous, you know what I mean? And they'll try to kind of put that divide between you and your loved ones, you know? So much so that they might even say, you know what? All your friends, your family, they're just toxic. They don't understand me and you. They don't understand us. They don't understand our lives together. Let's just move somewhere where we can be alone, you know? Where we can be alone. You know? AKA where your friends and family won't be around to be able to not really keep an eye on you, but to keep an eye out for you. You know what I mean? So it's like this person is trying to beware if they do try to get you to burn your bridges to your family and your friends and try to get you to move away with them, you know, because that's like serious social isolation. And it's usually like one of the first things that abusers try to do. You know, they will try to isolate you away from your support network. You know what I mean? And honestly, it looks as if like, you know, you come from a pretty stable, wealthy home, you know, and I kind of get the feeling that it might just be that they're after, you know, your money, sorry to say. But yeah, that really feels like the case here, you guys. Ooh. Careful about that, guys. Just beware. Okay? Just beware, especially if you've been seeing somebody new lately and they're kind of exhibiting these behaviors. You know, and you'll know, you know, I get the feeling that you'll know right away that something isn't quite right. You know, because again, you're presenting as a Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very emotionally intelligent, somebody who's very in tune with their intuition, with their gut feelings, with their dreams. You know what I mean? And you can see that this Queen, she is really examining her cup. So really, really, if this is resonating with you, really re-examine that cup. You know what I mean? Because no, you're not crazy. And again, this is, you know, this looks like the beginnings of some troubling behavior. So just, you know, beware of this massive red flag, red sign. You know, if they do try to eventually talk you away from, you know, your friends, your family, the people who care about you, if they try to isolate you away from them, just be wary, okay? Just be careful. All right, guys. All right. So I'm going to see if I could get an inspiring quote from the You've Got This deck, and then we will close this out, okay? All right. I mean, honestly, part of me feels like you've got 2 10s already, you know, so you've already kind of got the happily ever after. And honestly, I say use this energy to just kind of like get your stuff and get the heck out of this situation with this person, you know, because again, the tens is about moving, could be about moving. So yeah, I would say definitely, you know, move yourself out of this situation with this person, because this person, I'm sorry, it doesn't look like they're up to any good at all, okay? They don't have your best interest in heart, all right? So yeah, maybe take, you know, do like the Hanged Man and try to get another perspective, another point of view on this. You know what I mean? Maybe kind of put the brakes a little bit, push pause a little bit on the situation with the hangman and see if you can get another perspective. You know what I mean? And just take a second look. You know what I mean? Just really look back and take stock of your relationship so far, and just you know, see if things add up. You know, maybe you might have had some situations where things that they said didn't quite make sense, didn't quite add up. You know what I mean? Just think, stop and think about it, all right? Just think about it. All right. So let's see if we can get any words of wisdom, words of advice, words of inspiration for my star fam with regards to the spread. Get any words of wisdom? Okay. Right, you can't measure a dream. Okay. I can make good decisions. I'm sure you will about this person. Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself, and creating the life that you really want. Okay. And everything is possible if you've got enough nerve. All right. So, I mean, with regards to everything is possible if you've got enough nerve, honestly, you know, don't let this person paint you into a corner or pull the wool over your eyes. You know what I mean? You do have the inner strength to, you know, remove yourself from this person's clutches, so to speak, okay? So that you can create that real happy life for yourself that you want with somebody who is going to treat you right and who wants to be with you for the right reasons, you know, and who isn't, you know, such a slimy snake, right? And you can't measure a dream, no, but you can make good decisions, right? So I'm sure you're going to do the right thing here. You know what I mean? Thing that is best for you, you know? And it's about taking care of yourselves, okay? Again, don't let this person take you for a ride. You know, a lot of these times these people are very manipulative in, you know, getting you into a mental prison. You know what I mean? And, you know, they're very good at manipulating situations and getting you to basically turn on yourself, right? To the point where you believe that you're a bad person, you know, or you don't deserve friends, or, you know, nobody cares about you and all of that stuff, you know? So just try not to believe any of that, because that's basically a master manipulator at work, okay? So please don't listen to any of that crap, you know? You have got a good, stable, secure home, you know, a good, stable, secure support network. And please don't be afraid to get the heck out of there, you know, and utilize a stable support network, you know. Once that person, you know, is tried to basically, you know, ruin your sense of self, basically don't let them. Just take your crap and get out of there. You know what I mean? Honestly, guys, life is too short to be dealing with crappy people, okay? Alright, guys, I think I am going to leave that here for now. I hope this helps. I hope this brought a little bit of clarity and a little bit of encouragement to your situation. If you enjoyed the spread, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can join the Soul Tribe. And as always, wishing you a copacetic Earth experience.